Hello, everybody. Welcome to July 20th. I have this really cool new sweater on. Don't you think it's just awesome? It's a Charlie sweater. I have a little podium for him to sit right here. He's very much like all about mommy today, all about mommy, which is totally cool. Wouldn't have it any other way. So welcome into July 20th. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you're doing great. I was a little bit remiss in that I didn't talk about Chiron and Retrograde, which happened on July 15th, July 16th, depending on where you are in the world. So I want to talk a little bit about that. And if you're interested in figuring out what it is that you need to heal, then I did a Chiron class earlier this year. There's a link below if you want to take that class and figure out what it is that you need to work on in order to heal this wound, okay? This wound that comes from childhood, especially if you're after 50 years old. It seems to be that's the Chiron return in your personal astrology chart. If you want to learn more about your astrology chart, there's also a class on that, your birth chart class. So the thing is that you have your own experiences and your own Chiron placement, which is the point in your chart that shows the wound that you must heal in order to advance into healer status. Okay, because there's something, it's like you are your own medicine. There's something very special, not healer status, but like you can be a healer. But the power of being a healer comes really, I believe, from embracing that wound and working through the issues around it, okay? In the class, I also talk about how it lines up with your chakras and how that kind of work may help you embrace this. So Chiron's in retrograde from July 16th, let's say, until December 19th. So quite a long time. It's in retrograde in Aries, and Aries has to do with who I am, okay? So if you're really wanting to embrace your healer mission, if you've seen that in your North Node, also a class I taught, but if you really want to embrace your mission, okay, then take a look at Chiron and retrograde, and for the next 6 months or so, you have a really strong opportunity to look at this, to reflect on this, and then in December, it's time to put those plans into action, okay? This is a chance for going inside, right? Retrograde, going inside and doing the healing work on yourself. What happens is you emerge a wounded healer, right? It's always, in my view, I like to work with people who have been there, done that, got the t-shirt and the bumper sticker, okay? Because there's a certain amount of, it doesn't mean that every cancer specialist needs to have had cancer. It doesn't mean that. What I mean, though, spiritually, energetically, is I do feel that there is some, and I feel like plenty of cancer specialists would benefit from having some kind of personal experience with cancer, family or otherwise, because of the empathy level that comes from that. The real, hey, I've been there, man. I know what's going on. To me, some of the best counselors, some of the best folks doing what they do are those who have really slogged that mile. So doesn't mean you have to, but boy, if you can embrace that wounded healer inside you and heal that inner child wound, you can really be a powerful force. So consider taking that class, because I feel like it's really comprehensive and it will help you a lot, in my view. Okay, so let's continue on here. There is going to be a full zodiac posted. I'm going to start with Leo this week. We are going to talk a little bit about Lionsgate. It's a little early for Lionsgate, but since we're in Leo time now, I feel like that's important. I'll also be posting a reading later this week about the Aquarius full moon. That's a super important one too. All right, let's see where we go. The Open to Channeling class is now closed. That's happening tonight. I'm very excited for that class. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All that glitters. Message in a bottle. Building blocks. I feel like there's some kind of some kind of illusion has been busted for you. Okay, so you could have had someone come across your path that pretended to be a certain way, and then they're really not. Right? That's an illusion that you broke through. And now it's sort of like, it's not really laying you low. It's like, I'm good with it, right? I thank you for the lesson. I really needed to see that lesson, okay? I really needed to see that there are people in the world who are not like me, who are not, and doesn't mean this is their character. It can mean that this was a moment in time when they wanted to shine themselves up for you, and, it just was not, it ended up seeming like a lie, because this person revealed who they truly were and what they truly wanted. So that kind of thing can have you feel, especially if you're a Sag, okay? I know these aren't zodiac specific, but you lie to a Sag, you're done, okay? So it can feel like a lie that somebody you were dealing with, just didn't share enough of themselves, or didn't share enough of what they wanted, what their intentions were, and that can really cause you to be like, whoa, they had an agenda, right? It could like lead you over in that direction. I don't really feel like it was that strong, but I'm just going to say that this may or may not relate to the reading, but there's something going on around that, and that can trigger wounds. Okay, so if you have like a solar plexus wound we've been talking a lot about self-confidence recently in the last couple of days. And so I feel like if it triggered some kind of like self-confidence wound, or some kind of like power, right? Your relationship to power, especially with Chiron and retrograde in Aries. Okay, Aries is about power, is about exerting one's power. Whoopsie. I'm just going to say that. There's the Empress. And then the Nine of Pentacles, which is all about self-confidence. And then there's the Leo energy here, and then the healing energy, okay? So the bottom of the deck is awesome. Solar plexus wound. I was reading about that this morning, and there's a quote. When we feel stuck, it's not even really about the pattern. It's the awareness of the pattern that can build your self-confidence and build you out of it. So, like, seeing that there is a pattern is something that needs to be embraced. Okay, so if someone comes across your path and is very sparkly and you're super excited and whatever, and then all of a sudden they reveal something about themselves. And I know people don't come at you and they're like, look at all my garbage, look at all my patterns, look at all my issues. I know people don't do that, but I feel like for purposes of this reading, it feels a little bit like bait and switch. Just saying, okay? Like a job that says, this is the thing we want you to walk down, this is the path we see for you, in terms of leadership, or in terms of, moving forward in this company or with us. And that never happens because for whatever reason, it can feel a little bait and switchy to you, right? So this is about seeing the switch before it happens. 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, King of Pentacles. Wow. Hermit. 4 of Pentacles. Temperance. Aha. So I see so far Taurus, Libra, Leo, Virgo, Sag. Okay, yes. 5 of Swords, manipulation. Absolutely. Bait and switch, my darling. Okay. Magician. Woo! 5 of Swords and the Magician. Me no like. All right, and you've walked away from it, or you're going to walk away from it. This person is somebody who pretends to be some kind of guru, pretends to be some kind of leader, or somebody that they come along your path. I mean, you're the Empress, so darling, don't forget who you are, please. Okay, and you're also showing up here as like, going along, doing good stuff, focusing on your path. 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Nice. All right, that feels good to me. And then this is a big lesson that this person has held back Eight of Pentacles. They've held back, or they're holding back some kind of wisdom, or some kind of, they know that they're doing this. Okay, that's what this is about. The Hermit. Hermit, right, is like Virgo energy. It's keeping the details to oneself. And I feel like this person tried to, or is trying to kind of like balance that out with like being giving, because Temperance is showing up here as an angel, right? Like being giving, and that's Temperance in every deck is an angel. It's Archangel Michael. Is that right? Yes, it's Archangel Michael. So I feel like the angels are helping you see this. That's what it is. The angels are helping you see this. I feel like you have a lot of what other people want. Okay? So you're showing up pretty, like stepping into your power, doing that healing work around Chiron. If this is you, I feel like something is needing to be awakened in you. Like you're holding back some kind of wisdom. Okay? And I feel like you might be bartering with the universe of like, oh, do I really have to? Do I really have to show I'm doing so well? King of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles. Do I really have to go into my Chiron closet, right? Do I really have to show people who I truly am? Do I really have to step into this? If this is another person, I feel like there's a lot of manipulation going on here. Okay? And it's because of like they're afraid to really show themselves. Right? You lie to a Sag, you're done. Okay, Sag showing up here. And I feel like there's just this disingenuousness that's going to, even though this person, I feel like, has legit wisdom. I don't think there's anything wrong with the wisdom. I think there's something about themselves or something about what they want from you, and they're holding back. So, for example, this person could be married. Oh, we're just friends. That's not really their agenda. Okay. I just want to talk to you about this project that I have to do. I just want to get your feedback, and then they steal all of your ideas. Okay. Or I just am interested in, let's just, I'll take, after a company party, I'll take you home. It's no big deal. I'll drive you home, and then they make a pass at you. And it's just like, it just feels like you've been tricked. Okay. This is definitely a bait and switch. All right. This person's true intention. I feel like you're seeing this pattern in yourself now. Like, I say to myself, I'm just like, I feel like sometimes like such a gullible dupe. You know what I mean? Just like, I want everybody to be like me. Like that kind of thing. I definitely have felt that before. All right, this person's true intentions. King of Swords, Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Page of Swords, Seven of Cups. So I feel like they are damn clear about what they want. It's not like this person shows up. Do you have to eat that ball while I'm sitting here? It's not like this person shows up not knowing. Oh, he's eating a dryer ball. Hasn't eaten any of it, just chewed them. So it's not like this person shows up and is not aware of what they truly want. They know. That's what the Hermit is. They're just not saying it out loud. They know their agenda. They know that they want to take you home so they can make a pass at you. They know. They're clear about it. Okay? I feel like they come off, they're a King of Swords, but they come off, here you go. They come off as a Knight of Cups. And King of Swords and Knight of Cups have very different agendas. Very different, and the message, they're trying to be very unassuming and very harmless. And, anything's possible, right? Let's just be friends. This is cool. And you're like, all of a sudden they suck you in and there's a third party going on, okay? I feel like first of all, you should know it's on purpose. They know what they truly want. They know their agenda. Okay. I'm just saying they know. And there's something about the Chiron in retrograde that makes me feel like they're getting right at your wound. They're going right at the core wound. So retrograde is things that are like under wraps, things that are hidden, right? We're reflecting on them. We're shining some light on them. I feel like this person sees you as like the perfect catch. Yes, you are. And you've been working along very hard, and they feel like they have some kind of superior knowledge or something like that. And it really is, it could be true. I mean, that could be true that they're showing up like that, but they don't, it's like they don't have the confidence to really say out loud what it is they want until, you know, they kind of suck you in with this initial idea. This Five of Swords, don't like, me no like. Okay, so clarity, but what it's doing is it's showing you the wound that's being activated here. Have a treat. Five of Swords and Magician. Tower. Three of Cups. Judgment. Oh my goodness. Page of Pentacles. This is one of those fucking growth experiences that I talk about all the time. This is a lesson. Okay, this is a lesson. And I feel like other people may see it. Other people around you may see it. Okay, like your boss is like, I'd pay attention. I would not let him drive me home. If I were you, I would not let that happen. Or I wouldn't talk about your ideas with this person because I feel like they might want to steal those ideas or something. I mean, they may have a very good intention, okay? And it may be like they believe that this is for your good and for their good. They believe that this is something that's important to do. It may not be about stealing or anything like that, but the feeling that comes off is bait and switch. Just saying. Okay? And this is definitely has to do with some kind of Chiron wound. So I want you to go look at your birth chart and look at where your Chiron wound is. So what house is it in? That's going to tell you a lot. That's going to tell you the part of your life that's being affected and what sign it's in. That's going to help you understand the energy of the situation. For example, my Chiron is in the 5th house. That's the house of creativity, and it's in Pisces. So my connection to spirit is my creativity, and as a child, that was discouraged. My ability to talk to dead people and things like that. Talking to Nana, 5 years after she passed. Big no-no in public, okay? So, and then that makes you feel like you're somehow doing something bad. Because that's what little kids do. They take things in. They think it's them. They don't realize, oh, this person is, uncomfortable with my gift. So I feel like something that's happening right now is kind of hooking into your Chiron. And I want you to take a look at that. But I also, so look at the house, look at the sign. Also in your birth chart, Chiron is in Aries right now. So locate in your birth chart where Aries is. For example, my Aries is in the 6th house. So Aries, for me, that 6th house starts at 5 degrees. This is Placidus, tropical Western astrology. And so within the 6th house, 16 degrees, Aries is. So that may have to do with my daily routines. So it may have to do with my day job, which you're looking at right now. So about my creativity as it relates to my, right? As it relates to my Pisces, as it relates to spirit communication. Okay? So this is about being my own medicine. This is about being your own medicine and working with that energy, okay? And doing the healing work around your Chiron to bring forward, because this is about learning lessons and about seeing patterns and healing patterns. Awareness of patterns is the key. All right, so that's why this is showing up for you right now. Okay, I'm going to continue on. If you're part of our Pathfinder group, the rest of the reading starts right now. If you're not, there's a link below. If you'd like to continue on with me, we'll talk more about Chiron, and we'll talk about all the signs that have shown up here, all the zodiac signs too. Okay.